I spoke with Fran O'Hanlon as we get ready for the postgame show presented by the Maroon Club, enhancing 23 Division I sports. Join the Maroon Club today, and our player of the game presented by Coca-Cola. Experience the Coke side of life. I spoke to Fran before the ball game, and he said sometimes it's just good to be lucky. I'm not sure they were lucky, but they won their ball game, the 5th in a row. Here's Olivia with Fran.
Well, Gary, the Leopards got it done. Now, Coach O'Hanlon, a big-time offensive stretch down the line for you guys. What really went behind that?
I wish I knew. I think it was Alex, and we just executed very well. We got some defensive stops, which are absolutely huge. You know, I don't know if we led in the second half up until that basket right there. So it was a great win for us. That's a very good basketball team, and it went down to the wire, and we pulled it out.
You mentioned how your defense really helped you guys in tonight's victory. Who do you think really stepped up in that role?
Well, you know, I was running Isaac out there. He did a good job on Saeed Nelson, and I think they all did. Paulus did a good job. Lucas did a good job. I mean, we just were gritty down the end, and that's what I think won the game for us.
And you mentioned Paulus, who got his 1,000th point, well, more than that tonight. What does it feel like for you as a coach to get another player at that landmark?
Well, yeah, and, you know, two things. The fact is, Paulus, we won the game, you know, so it's great accomplishment to score 1,000 points, but also to win the game. And I know that's what he cares about, winning.
Thank you so much, Coach. Congrats on a great win.
Thank you.
And now we have a treat. We have two Coca-Cola players of the game. First, we'll start with Mr. 1,000-point scorer here in Paulius Zalys. Now, Paulus, can you just take us through your emotions in not only getting a huge win over American, but joining that coveted 1,000-point club?
I mean, the huge win is, I can't even explain it. We lost so many close games, and to get one like this, I can't even explain it. The 1,000 points, you don't really realize until after the game, so I might get a little happy up there, but as of right now, I'm just happy Alex. We have Alex, AP, we just have AP.
Some big plays down the stretch for you guys. How do you think that's really going to build your confidence into the end of this regular season?
Oh, big time. That's what we need, because we had a tough little stretch in the beginning, and you know, see a few wins, it means the world to us. We have a talented group, young group and talented group, so getting wins, especially like this one, huge, huge.
All right, thanks so much, Paulus. Congrats on a great win. And now, Mr. Clutch Petrie, who really did a great job coming down the stretch for the Leopards. What was really going through your mind that really helped get your offense going in the second half?
Yeah, we just wanted to, move the ball, make sure we were getting shots. You know, it was a little bit slower pace of a game, so it was just we had to get stops and then get good shots.
How did you guys really look to run that last play that really secured the deal for you guys?
Yeah, we just got a ball screen in the middle of the court in some space, and I just got downhill. Yeah.
Looking ahead, you guys have some big games to close out the regular season. What do you think is going to be the key factor for you guys to keep up this streak?
Yeah, I think, just keeping our defensive energy high and make sure, we're moving the ball, doing what we do, and keep having good practices.
All right, thanks so much, Alex.
Thank you.
Well, it was cold outside today, but it was quite the opposite of that here in Kirby tonight. Back to you guys.
All right, Olivia, job well done. We thank you for the interviews, and congratulations to both those guys. Paulius Zalys, as he sets the milestone, and who else but Alex Petrie down the stretch to win the ball game. He's done it quite a few times in his 2 years here on campus. It's time for highlights. That means it's time for John.
Plenty of them, Gary. What a terrific game we were treated to. Give credit to both of these teams. Early on, Mark Gasparini, the big 6'10" center, was having his way on the interior, and Saeed Nelson really knows how to orchestrate some offense. He was the game's leading scorer, and then in transition, Sam Iorio, the local product out of Parkland High School, with a strong finish. Then Paulius Zalys comes off the bench, Gary. He hits an immediate three. That set the tone for his night. He helped the Leopards in so many ways on the inbounds play, the little fake handoff, frees him up for the flush. Great job by Paulius in so many different regards. One of our Coca-Cola players of the game. In the second half, again, they went right downtown, right underneath to Gasparini. It looked like that was going to be the strategy in the second half. Both of these teams played great defense. The dribble drive by Saeed Nelson, the inside out, and back in to Gasparini again. American University, Gary, is a solid team. This was such a quality win. Stacey Beckton doing a terrific job around the bucket, and this was the shot that got Paulius Zalys his 1,000th on the dish. the pitch back from Justin Jaworski, and that was Paulus Zaly's 1,000th point. The game down the stretch belonged to Paulus Zaly's right there, Gary. A great pick and roll, and then Alex Petrie, this was one of his big plays, a little pull-up jump shot. That got him started. Then he makes another one, Gary, a left-handed finish. Don't know if we have that one or not, but yeah, here's the lefty against Becton, and you had a sense that Alex was heating up. And then the coup de grace right here off the high screen, and the finish with 3 seconds left somehow finds a way, gets it down, and Lafayette comes away with another huge win, number 5 in a row.
The last 7 belong to Alex Petrie, and a big miss at the foul line by Saeed Nelson on a 1-and-1. It didn't go, game tied, and Alex took care of the rest. All right, here's how the scoring shook out. The 68 American points on 28 field goals. They had 4 triples in the ball game, 10 for 13 from the foul line, led by Nelson with 22, Becton 13, and 12 apiece for Iorio and Gasparini. The important number, American falls to 7-8. Lafayette now at 7-8. Lafayette owns the tiebreaker against American. Army lost tonight. They are at 7-8. The Navy game was postponed to tomorrow. They're sitting at 6-8 right now. That's how tight the Patriot League is. For Lafayette, they're 71 points on 25 field goals. They had 5 triples in the ball game, 13 for 16 from the foul line, as they were led tonight by Justin Jaworski with 13, Alex Petrie with 14, Lucas Jarrett with 11, and it was Paulus Zaly's night. The Lithuanian had 19 points in the ball game, went over 1,000 points, and played a very good all-around game this evening. Lafayette goes to 10-16 overall. They've won 5 in a row. Can the magic continue on Sunday when they travel up to take on Bucknell? The Bison right now tied with Lehigh for first place. You can watch that on the Patriot League Network, and I'm sure that's where John and I will be on Sunday afternoon. A great ball game. Lafayette wins this one 70-68 is the final score. The Leopards win 5 straight. For John Leone, the RCN television team headed up by Rick Gio, our thanks to Olivia Mulvihill, and of course to all of you. On a snowy night, we're glad you're safe and at home and you watched us. For all of us, I'm Gary Laubach. Good night, everybody.